All right, full disclosure, this rack was sent to us by Sherpa Equipment Company at no charge, under the condition that we would feature it on our channel. However, they did say that we could be as honest as we wanted to be about our experience with it. But anyway, we're really excited about it. We want to, share it with you guys because, frankly, it's one of the only racks available for the Sequoia that goes the full length and is purposefully fitted for it. And I did notice that they do advertise not needing any like silicone sealing, no need to drill in the roof. It's supposed to be a really simple, straightforward install. And so that's what we're gonna be doing today, is hopefully putting it on in hopefully a matter of an hour or less is what I'm hoping for. Will that actually happen? I don't know, probably not. The first thing we gotta do is take the tent and the factory rails off of the Sequoia. The tent has already come off, so we're gonna take the rails off real quick. All right, the first step in the process is to take the old rails off, which is as simple as just popping these little plastic bits off. You can use a screwdriver, just be careful not to break them. And then there's a couple nuts in here that you can take out with a Torx 30 bit. And I'm using it on my impact gun. This is not recommended because you could pretty easily strip these things out, but it just makes the job a lot easier. This is precarious.
Oh.
This thing is heavier than it appears. Ooh. All good.
That was so hot.
Oh, by the way, if anybody in the Metro Salt Lake area, you want our crossbars, not the rails, but if you have any need for the crossbars, let us know. You can come have them.
Can we get a first impressions review?
Yeah, so it looks like everything was really well packaged and put together. I can tell there's some quality in the pieces here. It looks like it was really, really well powder coated. So that's all really exciting. I also just like the way it looks. Like this little, detail down here is really nice. One thing that I'm not a fan of is the fact that I'm not seeing an instruction manual anywhere. It could be because we overlooked it. I mean, there's tons of packaging here. I will say if that wasn't put in the box, that was definitely a little bit of an oversight for sure. But we'll figure it out. I'm guessing there's instructions online. All right, just to clarify, yes, the instructions are online. They were easy to find. I should mention that the name of this rack specifically for the Sequoia is the Belford. So my advice for anybody setting up one of these on their own is open the box. Like, go ahead and do the work ahead of time to remove the old rack, but then once you've done that, take the box and everything inside and lay out all the hardware. The rack is really easy to understand, at least the way my mind works. It all makes a lot of sense, but you can do most of the installation inside. You could put all these pieces together and then go outside just long enough to just kind of put it actually on the vehicle, but most of the installation, it looks like, takes place beforehand. Alrighty, so as you can see, we did get the Sherpa rack installed. We got it done in a couple different time periods, so the video might not have been entirely consistent. And as you may have noticed, it wasn't a very detailed install video. That wasn't ever originally the point of it. Sherpa, if you go to their YouTube channel, they actually have some install videos I don't believe they have one specifically for the Sequoia, but I would go look at their one for the 4th Gen 4Runner. I think it's probably going to be the most similar to the Sequoia. So follow what they do. They're going to, I mean, they know their product way better than I do, so they're going to be better at showing you how to install it. My first impressions on it is that it's a really quality product. It looks good. When I get up there and I grab it and shake it, the entire vehicle moves with the rack. It's very, very secure. And it seems like adding accessories and stuff like that is going to be really easy. So initially, I'm really quite pleased with it. I will say there were a few things that I wasn't completely and utterly thrilled with. One of them being that there wasn't printed instructions with the package. That wasn't a huge thing because it was pretty easy to find them online. The other thing was actually the lead time. The lead time was about 10 weeks for this product. And I know that there's not a ton of manufacturers building accessories for Sequoias, so waiting 10 weeks for a product like this might not be completely unheard of, but it would have been nice to maybe not have to wait quite as long. So I will say, if you are out there and you're wanting to get a rack for your Sequoia from Sherpa, make sure you just plan accordingly and make sure you order it a little sooner than you might actually need it. But anyway, we've got some things that we're going to do with the rack later on. Later on in a video, we're going to add a solar panel to it, and also we're hopefully going to have a more long-term review of the product once we've had some time to actually use it and have a better understanding of how it works. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them below. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, subscribe, do all the good things that anybody else on YouTube would ask you to do. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.